Hello, welcome to your Nerdvana. Uh, it's just three of us. Aaron might join us later. Uh, but yeah, today it's gonna be us. Who knows where it's gonna go?
It's an interesting day today, isn't it?
Started yes. Before we started, I'm telling the girls that we are getting warnings. I'm in Palm Springs, California, the desert. Uh, I'm 2 hours away from San Diego, LA, Orange County. Like I'm 2 hours from Mexico. Oh, she sent. I should send you the link. I need to send you the link. And we're getting warnings that there's a hurricane happening. Hillary. It's so funny. People are like, there's memes already, like with a
Of
name.
course.
Like, where's our emails? Stupid. We're getting warnings right before we started. I got an alert on my phone that the warnings and getting calls and everything about the hurricane. I have never been in one and all that stuff. So I'm thinking we're the desert. That's how we started first, almost kind of all week. Like we're gonna get heavy rain, maybe. Like it's fine, but now we're getting warnings about flooding and all kinds of stuff. The schools they're saying they might cancel. I'm telling the girls, I'm not prepared at
And
all.
that's totally okay.
No,
Don't even worry about it.
we get earthquakes, no hurricanes.
It's so crazy. I mean, gosh, you never know what to expect these days out here in Cali.
Yes. Yes, what the heck? Like, I mean, what do they say? Like oh my god, what do they call the global warming?
Yeah, global warming for
For
sure.
real.
I know. And like, I want to say early this year, end of, December, January, it was flooding like crazy up here in NorCal too, where it was like
Yes.
people were just like swimming down their
I
street. And
saw
it's just like, what
that.
is happening? People on kayaks, like, it was just
Yes,
craziness.
Disney, you out there, like there's an ocean close by, like it's more understandable. There's the
Oh, it's
I
more
mean 2 hours,
understandable for
2 hours
sure.
away from here, yes, 2 hours and a half, like we do, but not
Not in the
like
middle of the desert.
Right.
no, and
Here we're having a very weird summer. So the past couple days it's been like in the nice 70s, like I had to wear a sweatshirt because it was cold. Now was it Sunday, Monday, it's gonna be like in the high 90s,
It's so erratic, right? Like you never even know what to wear. Like my
Right.
room's a mess because I have jackets over here and then like shorts over here. And it's just like, oh my God, I don't even know what to wear at what point of the day. And then right now it's super hot. It's super hot. And I don't have AC. So I'm just like,
my
no.
god,
yeah.
because it doesn't get as hot over there, like
Right. So typically we don't need it, but because like you
No.
said, global warming and all that is just like things are wild. And I remember there was like a year, I think it happened recently too in Vegas. It was snowing.
I
When I lived over there. Yeah. So it is wild, but
yeah, like here, I mean, usually we're like at 120 degrees, whatever. It hasn't. It has been low hundreds, 110, 100, which compared to how it usually is, that's cool, over the weekend's gonna be 80 something. It has never in my life, I don't remember ever seeing that. I was telling my brother, I remember 10 years ago, sorry guys, it's like turning into a freaking weather report over here.
Weathervana.
Weather map would be like, and then this, and then
it's okay. Today's plan was we were just gonna like shoot the shit.
We're gonna just we don't have anything planned, but yeah, no, like it's gonna be 86. I'm like, I remember 10 years ago we had a short summer, but it was because it was rain and whatever, but that was like 10 years ago. That hasn't happened, not because of hurricane whatever, but dude, this shit is scary. And I was just telling my husband had to go out of town,
of all
and never, he never leaves, never.
Yeah, I know. I always remember him like popping in the background too, and just like saying random things. So
he doesn't go out, and he's not like, but he's in Vegas for his friend's bachelor. It's Bachelorette for the girls, right?
Bachelor, yeah.
For the
Bachelor
guys.
party?
Yeah. So he's out there and they're like the most boring guys, I swear. I'm like, it's going to a strip club or anything. He's like, no, like they're not that kind of guys. They're like, oh, we're gonna go to shooting range, we're gonna go to like a comedy club, and we're gonna go to
That sounds more fun than a strip club.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
I mean, it is, right? But it's just you will think for a bachelor, like you think
right.
the guy was like, the guy who's getting married, he's like, I do not want to go to that. Please, do not take me. He doesn't enjoy that stuff. Like he doesn't, like he's like, I don't.
Right.
So I mean, I don't mind if he goes, but I know he's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
He's gonna save my money shooting some guns.
Yeah, he's like, I'll spend my money somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, you let us know if there's at any point you need to like excuse yourself or go somewhere. Or,
I do need to go shopping for sure. Because I was telling the girls that I don't have to, like, I have food, but I don't have food if the electricity goes out or anything. Like, I don't have canned food or things like that because we don't really eat canned food, but we just never thought. I don't know translation. Oh, that's funny. You know what? It's funny because the fiance was like telling the guy who was planning it, take him here, take him there, and then then he was like and the way they are, like I know my husband, he's not I know he's not like he's not they'll kind of
are they
weird nerdy.
Is the guy young or old?
No, he's young. He's on age. He's like 35, 36. Yeah, they're young, but they're like those MMA guys, like that love MMA. They're in jiu-jitsu and things like that. They said tomorrow they're gonna go to a restaurant and they make sure they're gonna have to fight. So I'm like, oh gosh, you guys are dumb.
He's a responsible adult.
But like Brad said, hey, we'll see what they end up. Again, he knows Sam knows that I don't care. I'm not that kind of person's gonna get mad.
I wonder if they're gonna watch the UFC fights.
Well, no, that's what they're gonna
watch.
That's what they're gonna do. No, that's what. Yeah, they make sure that they're gonna go to a restaurant that they're gonna have it.
Oh, to a restaurant. Got it. That's awesome.
Like, right? I know. I told him. You know what? I swear, like I was telling them that what I picture, like the way the Hangover, the guy with the fanny pack, like a satchel, whatever. I'm like, that is Sam. I'm like, babe, that's you.
Dude, you should tell them there's one strip club out there. I think it's called Blue something. Anyways, I never went there, but there's a really good Mexican restaurant right next door that I would frequent all the time.
Oh, they will like that.
Yeah, it's called El Dorado. You should text him that.
Oh,
and there's a couple locations. It's super good.
Okay, let me tell him right now.
La Chichis.
Said El Dorado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
El Dorado Cantina?
I don't know how much lap dances are these days.
It's been a long time since I went.
Does inflation count as? Is that part of
sure.
It's like $50. You got $50.
I've never been to a strip club before.
Well, talking about freaking disasters, like you're in Hawaii, obviously you're in a different island, but oh my god, like what the hell just happened over there? Like my heart goes out to people who shit in Hawaii. Like, oh
yeah, that's
good.
Yes,
that's says
prayers.
You see, I think I've been to more strip clubs than my husband. It's crazy because I'm telling you, he doesn't like to go. Like I remember when my friends, like I went with my friends, and then we went to this one that they picked us up. They picked us up, but it was a girls one, not the guys. I'd rather see the girls than the guys. I don't know. Sorry, this is like adult content. We should have said sorry.
We're not saying anything nasty.
No,
right?
I've never been to a guys one. I've never been.
I've never been to it either.
And they always like around here they have what they call like deer hunting. Well, it's not deer hunting. We get it. Like deer hunting season is like a week long, but there's a weekend called like, what is it? Hunter's Wives or something like that, or widow hunter wives weekends. And they always, so what they do is the casinos will bring like a shopping event, and they will bring like some kind of like dude strip show. That
That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm so sorry. It's so sad. Like, what the hell's happening?
I know.
Curious. I know obviously Lucy's not gonna go, but
Sarah, give me
1 second. Are you gonna go watch Blue Beetle?
I want to. Yes, absolutely. I heard it's awesome.
So yeah, like it's weird. I've had this like up and down with my excitement levels, I guess. Because like when I first saw the preview, I was pretty stoked about it, and pretty excited and everything. But then like as these DC movies have been rolling out, I'm just kind of like jaded now, and it's not that they're bad. They're not like terrible or anything. They're just kind of like middle of the road for me. And so I was like, oh, I'm not. It kind of like took my excitement from Blue Beetle.
Right.
And so now I just don't really feel like too motivated. But recently I've been seeing Jen's excitement for it, and it's kind of been rubbing off on me. So now I'm like, okay, I want to watch it now. I want to watch it.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if you're seeing it, but to me, like on my end, I'm not seeing like as excited about movies these days. Like it seems
Lately.
like, you know, remember like the premiere, like, oh, the big premiere, and you see all these people and, you know, the stars, and you get excited about the movie, but I feel like that's
It's
not that anymore.
Yeah, and I'm sure like also the you know, with the SAG strike and writer strike and all that, like I'm sure that takes effect as well. But like it's just, I don't know, man. The movies lately, it's just, you never know. It's just this wild, like they either flop terribly or they make $1 billion. It's like
right. No, I just saw on flipping through the internet, they're saying The Flash is gonna come to the Max, which is such a stupid name. But anyways, HBO, I love you. But August 25th, so next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's gonna be so
right around the corner.
I haven't seen it. I think I will. I've heard all the stuff that's happened in the movie, but I think they'll still take a deep dive into it. But my hopes are not up.
Yeah.
Did you see The Flash?
I did see it. Again, like I'm not gonna go super into it, obviously, because you haven't seen it, but it's fun. It's definitely fun. And if you've been following since like even the Tim Burton days and all that, like you'll really get some enjoyment out of it. And it's a good action movie. I guess I was just kind of expecting a little more from it. But it's not terrible. Again, they've been like in the middle of the road for me. So I'm not about to like bash on it either. I will say though, Ezra really does annoy me. Like
I saw a clip of him running. And now I remember I've seen Justice League, I've seen the Snyder Cut. Obviously they didn't like hit hard with me because I didn't remember how he ran. And I saw a clip of it and I was just, what the heck?
Yeah, you know, like he never really bugged me as much before, but with this one, I really felt it. And I've heard other people say, like, oh, he's so annoying, but I never thought that. And then with this one, though, I was like, okay. I think it's also because there's multiple of him in this one. So it's like you get Ezra times 2.
You're like, I'm done with Ezra Miller.
I'm good.
I think most people are. They're done with him. I'll just wait whenever it's, you know, streaming. You know, with the kids, like honestly, I can't really like. I still haven't gone to watch Barbie. I haven't
either. Hey,
hello, ladies. Like, you know, how are y'all?
Hey, good. How are you
doing? Start of school, so super busy. You know,
living hours. You just got off work, right?
Yeah, I literally just walked in like not even 20 minutes ago after walking my dog, of course.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah, I want to watch Haunted Mansion too. I want to watch that in the theaters. I heard it was really good. Keep
Yeah,
hearing
that
good
one's
things
really
about
fun.
it.
I think you'll really like that one.
Oh, you
Yeah,
saw
I can't
it?
wait too much. You watched it already?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
You know,
by the way, I love your shirt.
It's a flop.
Oh, thank you.
I know a lot of these movies are flops. Like Renfield was really, I really liked Renfield, and it was a flop. The Voyage to the Demeter, for what is it called? Voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah,
was a
I
flop.
haven't even
I-
heard of that. I don't even know what that is.
Came out.
I still
That
haven't
one-
seen Oppenheimer or Barbie yet.
Barbie.
I don't know if I want to watch that one, Aaron. The I can't pronounce
Oppenheimer.
it. Oppenheimer. You're behind her. I want to watch. I don't want to watch your behind her. It sounds like you're saying behind her.
Oh my god, it's so funny, dude.
Is it
I
just
mean-
me or is it?
But that's what she
I want
said.
to watch your behind her.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. Yeah, that sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, I didn't see Barbie yet, but I have seen Oppenheimer.
Barbie is fantastic. If you've ever seen any other of
Oh.
Greta Gerwig's movies,
Me
they're
too.
all like Birdie, Little Women. My
Yeah,
favorite
she's
is
good.
what is it? Something Young Woman, Promising Young Woman.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
That movie, check it out. It is
Okay.
That sounds a little dirty.
right. It does, right? But it's a fantastic movie. Fantastic. I think it actually won an Oscar for writing.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Barbie was excellent. Love Barbie. I haven't seen Oppenheimer. Or Oppenheimer.
She's gonna lose control of her laughter.
Is that the other version? Are we going to use that on a certain website soon?
Well, we just made up a name for
Right.
All right, Blind Adam, get on it.
Right. And where's my
I'm
residuals?
sorry.
Where's our residuals?
Right? Right? Hey,
You're
yeah,
first.
talking about that again, we said it, the adults. I hope there's no kids watching this, but
It's
but
Friday.
I've heard
You know.
that Pornhub that in a what is it called in Texas? I think it's Texas. So Aaron, you can tell me that
Okay.
they're gonna if you want to join or if you want to watch, they're gonna ask people to show a proof of identification. So you have to upload a picture of your ID.
ID.
Yes.
I.
Yes,
do you know
if
when
she
this
signed the
is
bill
supposed
for
to
that.
start?
I don't know, Aaron, but you better get a fake ID. Just kidding.
I better
do not
get a
do
fake
that.
ID. I think I'm of age, you know.
Aw. Yeah. I see. I want to watch it. I really want to watch Barbie. But yeah, that's what and I heard in the radio, so I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll have to do some research and let you know.
So Google it.
All
Yeah.
the Texans are getting fake IDs. They're like,
It's like they're getting the McLovin. That's the first thing I thought. Like I went through my head. Imagine how many people to upload like that picture for.
Oh my god, you guys.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? That's so funny. It does all. Even like your information, it's out there. Like I don't know. Like who wants to upload their ID?
how does that happen? How do you police that? I mean, you know what I mean? Like what software? I mean, that's just weird.
I mean, it's like going to a bar, though, right? When you show your ID, and then like if it, I guess they'll kind of like flash it under a black light, right, or something like that. Or because like Texas has like certain things on their driver's license where like specifically Texas, like there's like certain dots that make the outline of Texas in the ID.
Oh, okay. Aaron, I sent you a message. I want to since we were talking about Barbie, I want to bring this up real quick. That I don't know, Jojo, if you know her name is Maria Felix.
Yeah.
Like they are doing honoring in her honor, like of cinema, like the golden era, like of cinema. They are doing a Barbie in her honor. So yeah, so I shared that with the girls. I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome! Like in honor of the
That is
actress
really cool.
Maria Felix. a new Barbie, which is sold out. Like, as soon as people found out that it sold out right away.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
like so.
wow.
Yeah, and this lady, like, her signature was like her eyebrow, like her raised eyebrow and her beauty mole, and she's let me see, but yeah, like she was an advocate for women's rights and for yeah for Mexican, for how do you say it, indigenous people,
Indigenous? Yeah,
indigenous people, yeah, so she, and then I guess, I don't know, back in the days, like she passed, like like Hollywood out here and stuff like that. Beautiful woman when she was younger, like she was. And as she got older, she always had her high heels, her makeup, and just a beautiful woman. Like her lips or her big hair. So they're honoring her, and I was like, oh, I need to mention this because we have talked about Barbie. So
That's
and
awesome.
it sold out as soon as they found out that they were doing this. It sold out right away. So
So
I don't
even if I
know.
click this where to buy, it won't take me anywhere. It'll just say it's sold out.
Try it.
Try to
Oh.
see.
Oh,
it takes
says-
you to places. Let me see. Oh, it says in stock,
stock.
but I think
It probably
can you click it?
probably takes you there, and then you can't
like
go to the cart.
It says sold out. Because supposedly
okay.
it's sold out. Yeah.
that's reasonable. $40.
Yeah, no, my mom
But
used to
no.
love Maria Felix. She always talked about her and
Yes.
everything.
Yeah. So like hola Rob. So see, yeah. Yep.
Oh dang! It is sold out everywhere.
Yeah. So I
even
know,
though
like I saw like
Wow.
It's like false advertisement. It says in
When did
stock.
it release?
I know. It just released, I think, yesterday.
Damn.
Oh wow!
Right. Yes, it
Holy
did.
Yes.
moly.
Yeah.
And we thought comic people were bad about
I
buying
know,
like
right?
stuff.
Oh,
Like,
Barbie people are like, I think they're even
No.
worse.
There's somebody the news out here. They're gonna, how we did the Barbie episode. There's a lady who owns the Barbie that we talked about with her side eye. She owns it, and she's out here in the desert. Like, she lives here in town.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to watch it because they were going to interview her and do like a whole segment of her collection. So I'm like, oh, I need to watch it. And I was like, I wonder why they know the side eye, which I just learned when we did when we did the show. Why, but I was like, can't believe she has it. That is awesome.
That's cool.
But-
and then once you watch the documentary, you can figure out where she lives because you're probably familiar with the area. And then you're gonna like knock on her door.
I'm gonna go knock on her door. Hi, lady. Can we become friends? I'm just kidding.
So now that the movie has been out and stuff, has there been like a resurgence of all these Barbies, like collectible wise? Like,
Probably.
Well,
I haven't really like looked at that at all. I know my sister used to collect back in the day.
they did.
Oh, you know what? Yes, Ken is selling higher. I did read that. The Ken, the Barbie, the doll Ken is selling, it's passing Barbie right now.
So they're
Really?
they're doing movie versions of, or actually they're doing from the movie, they're doing Barbies of that and selling them in stores.
Look at Ken.
Oh, my
Weird-
sister
you can
had
get
that
Look
one.
up Ken dolls.
Weird
holiday
Barbie
one.
is $55 on the Barbie website.
Let's see, like the soul, like on Ken, like how many like they have sold.
Oh wow, $70.
This is crazy that Ken is selling.
I mean, I have no idea how much Ken dolls or Barbie dolls originally cost.
You
Well,
see,
I'm
those
sure-
are kind of like, I think, the cheaper ones. Like the main guy, like I remember I wanted, and my mom never wanted it. Like we can never find it.
There's some really cool Barbies out there too. They look at that. There's Shaggy. The one that we.
Yeah, I remember they have NSYNC
Mhm.
and all that.
Well,
Also, look at the $27 Ken one. Well,
Scooby-Doo
that one
one.
glows in the dark, but
I have.
I
that
remember
one.
him.
I
look at
have
this
that
one.
remember.
one.
I think I did have that one, but I think we bought them like from the second, third market at the tianguis, the little what is it
Tianguis.
called? How do you call them here? What is it? Jojo?
Thrift
like a flea market.
A flea market. Yes.
Yeah.
You can look at. Oh, there you go. I just said tianguis. Yes, I could the flea markets. Yeah, the swap
Kirby
meets.
Ken doll tracksuit. There's
So
a Kirby Ken.
That's
I
crazy.
remember Sarah posting that one with the Barbie that's a Phoenix. She was
Yes.
wearing.
Yes.
So I used to work at ThinkGeek, and they actually had those at one point in time, and then no one bought them. And then eventually, like after it sits on the shelf so long, we mark them down to clearance. And then, and since I work there, you get an employee discount on top of that.
Oh heck
So,
yeah!
so I was really really considering buying them and holding them, just because like it's Barbie, it's X-Men. Like
Right.
I figured it would eventually go. I ended up not pulling the trigger on it, and I'm kind of regretting it now.
So, like,
Because how much are
100.
those?
Yeah, look up those. That'd
Those
be
are like
interesting.
Look it up. You know, I when I found those that I sent you guys that I posted the Beauty and the Beast carts, which I still haven't opened. And that same place, they had a bunch of Barbies, the gala ones, and they were for $5-10. I should have bought them and then put them on eBay. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to my brother anymore on advice like that, because like they were like I could have bought them for like literally like $5-10.
Oh
piece.
no!
Yeah, and then but yeah, because it was like right around that 80th anniversary time period when I was working at that store.
Oh, dang it!
But,
where are you?
But at the same time,
I do
would
want to.
have held
That's
onto
another
Barbies for 5 years.
I want to watch it.
Who knew? Who knew? Right? Who knew?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's the thing about like I guess what speculating and buying and selling for that side of things.
Right. Lesson learned.
They did talk about that already, right? We did talk about it.
Ahsoka?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
I hate
oh my
money.
God. Who sent me? Somebody sent me a meme. It says I don't know if you guys Jojo, you'll know, but it's Celia Cruz with the Ahsoka thing. It says Ahsoka. Oh, was it you? I couldn't send it. I was like, oh, Sarah.
That's hilarious.
Yes, it's Ahsoka.
Oh my God. Somebody sent that to me
Brian?
too.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian. Wow.
That's awesome, Brian. Does she have like the gala ones?
And then I didn't know Brian back then, so yeah.
Now we know. I need to send you pictures. Like, is this one? No, I should have looked it up on eBay. I didn't think. But yeah, Blue Beetle comes out also. Is it this week or next week?
This week.
It's this week.
It's out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's Sarah about.
That's
if
another
a
one I
hurricane
want to watch.
wasn't hitting your area, would you go, Lucy?
Huh?
If a hurricane wasn't hitting your area, would you go?
You know, the thing is, I do want to. But it's like I still want to watch Barbie, and I still want to watch Haunted Mansion. So it does probably I want to watch those first, and then maybe I do. But I do want to watch Blue Beetle in theaters. I do want, especially Mexicans, like represent Mexican Americans.
Right.
I'm not American yet, but I mean, well, I live in the United States. I'm like, I sneaked in like an American. I just like I can't even do like American like without an accent. So, but
you've probably been here long enough where you've
assimilated
to the culture.
I have lived here longer than Mexico. I have lived the last time I went back I was 13, so it's been more than 20 years that I've been here. So yeah.
I'm in America now. I've been to Mexico since before or after.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty far for me. Like, it's not like 2-hour drive. I'm in Mexico. It's like
Texas
8 hours.
Huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're far. Yeah, me, it's only 2 hours just to go to TJ or Mexicali. Like, it's only 2 hours, but
and you can ride the BART,
which I don't really. Can you consider that Mexico? Like
Tijuana?
Because it's kind of a little Americanized now. Like, it's like there's a lot of Americans too. Like,
it's still Mexico, but yeah, I know what you mean. I think a lot of Baja, like even like Rosarito and Ensenada, they're kind of like Americanized now.
Which they just had a huge, like, it's kind of like Coachella, like over there, like they have the Baja.
Oh yeah, they have a big one over there.
Yeah, they just happened this last week. But yeah, it's been a long. But yeah, I do want to go watch Blue Beetle. It looks good. I don't know. Like, we'll see. We'll see how. I hope it's good. But yeah.
How about you, Aaron?
Do I plan to see Blue Beetle? I don't know how I feel about DC. I mean, I love DC books. Like, that's what got me into comic books, and I mean, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
I would say I would give it a chance. Like, even though like it was supposed to be originally streaming on HBO Max, but then they bumped it up to a full theater release. I mean, that has to be really exciting for the cast members themselves, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh
shit! I think it's my internet's breaking. Shit.
Oh no!
That means the storm's coming,
Here
then, right?
Dude, Aaron, you're gonna need to end the show if my thing goes down.
Well, so at least I'm here, So.
Yeah, good thing. I know. So just in case, Aaron, you continue.
Aaron,
the show.
are you a professor or a student? Neither.
He's a professor at comic books and cards.
Boom. That's why I'm all in all of these podcasts. Like, and then like if people ask me questions on the spot, I can usually stumble and answer. Or I did want to be a professor for a very long time. I just never went to grad school. Because
you would have been good.
I didn't want to be in student debt for like forever. And then
what subject?
So it would have been art history.
I love that. I loved art history in college.
Yeah, so that's why I actually majored in. I have a bachelor's degree in fine arts with a concentration in art history. I don't recommend that to anyone unless they plan to go to grad school. So, because but I mean, that was an old band. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's a derailing story. But anyways, after I finished my 4-year degree, I decided to see if I wanted to do teaching for sure. So I became a middle school substitute. And then after a semester, I was like, kind of like, all right, this isn't the job for me. Or career. Yeah. So I did the whole band thing, and then I did have a band called Scott Staff Infection. So that was kind of funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's a funny. I like that name, Scott Staff.
Yeah.
Well, so the lead singer of Creed.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's his like. Is it Staff? Is that his actual last name?
I think it's like it sounds like staff, like, but I don't think it's like written out.
Yeah.
Like staff.
Yeah. So we spelled it like it was like the infection, like a staph infection, right? And then because after he left Creed, he used to live out of his car because he spent all his money. He didn't save any of it. And then and then so there was like news, like he was doing like not podcasting or YouTube videos where he was like explaining that he had like a staph infection and stuff like that. So that's where we get the name of the idea of a band name.
Wow. That's funny.
You know what, Aaron, you and I have a lot in common because my degree is in anthropology.
Nice.
Yeah.
So teaching jobs, right?
Teaching jobs. Yep. I was gonna be where if you have a company, and let's say like your company needs to go to Japan, but they need to know like the cultural tropes, like you give a gift, stuff like that. That's what I wanted to be, but then the same thing. I didn't want to be in student debt, and I was like,
right, because it doesn't sound appealing to be like hundreds and thousands of dollars in debt, and then you're making like, I don't know, $80K at best, right?
Right.
Like
Right.
And then like it's so competitive too, right? Like even though like all these people finish grad school and then want to be professors as well, like it just gets more and more competitive. But I guess we lost Lucy for a bit.
I guess so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But,
her internet went out.
Did she her internet went out?
Her internet went out.
Oh, okay. Shoot. Uh-oh.
I know. That's worrisome.
So everyone that's in California, do you have your books and collectibles raised up off the ground and all that?
I was gonna say that. How do you prepare for like some kind of natural disaster? Do you put them in totes? Do you?
I have the plastic totes. Mostly.
Oh, the ones that stack?
No, I actually just get the. Let me bring one over just to show you guys. They're just regular little bins that I get from like Walmart or something.
Okay.
That's smart. Is it easier to carry too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so. And then, yeah, I mean, I live in Houston, so hurricanes have. Oh, that's almost like perfect, right? And it even has
Yeah, it
like the
works really
sealables.
well.
Yeah, so
They do stack.
yeah, I mean, if you can't carry all of that into your car because that's obviously not an essential item, I would say at least like stack them on like your bed or something like that, just like not on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you
Luckily,
need that
Lucy's on the second floor.
yeah, unless you need that insurance money. So
Right.
Toss them out the window.
I need all cardboard.
See, that's when you put all your dollar books like on the ground, and then like when your apartment floods, and it's like kind of like, oh yeah, these are hundreds and thousands of dollars of books. Like,
Oh my god, I wonder how that works actually. Like, who goes and
does this?
checks all that?
Well, then you'll get like Ben Stein at your house, like
I know.
to see if if your claim is like legit or not.
Yeah.
I did see that Killing Joke too as well. Was that a 6 print?
Is the 6 print? Which color is that? The orange one? No.
Yeah.
It's like pink orange. I don't know.
It's like pink orange.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm most proud of in my collection is to have all 14 prints of the Killing Joke.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to. I have like 4 of them.
And then it was fun too because
orange.
I don't remember. I think that's 6.
I don't remember either. Oh,
yeah,
4th.
you always have
it's 4th.
4th print. Okay. And then I did not cheat and buy everything on the internet. It was actually my book to like search for at cons because like all these later prints, like people were just like, oh, I just want the first print. I just want the first print. And you can find those later prints in like back issue bins and like miscellaneous Batman titles.
Yeah.
And then you
those
can
are
get them
fun to hunt too.
Yeah. And so you can usually get them around like $20 to $30 depending on condition. Or back then. Sure. I don't know what it is now.
I don't either.
Yeah. Such a classic book.
Oh yeah.
Disturbing too.
Right?
Yeah.
But so that's what it's I was just go ahead.
Would you insure those books?
Would I? I should. I really should. I heard it's not even that like expensive, but I just haven't really looked into it.
Yeah, there's a few insurance companies that do the collectibles insurance. But I guess this just depends on how organized you are, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like because you have to give them a full list of what's in your collection, and then with the value. Yeah. So, and then I don't remember if you're supposed to give the estimated values or if someone else, like a third party, is supposed to do that, like to do like an audit.
Oh, that sounds like way too much work.
Third party does it.
Yeah. So I mean, but I think it's mainly for like if you have like really high end collectibles, like where you have nothing but like X-Men 1s, like AF-15s, like Batman 1, whatever, like someone like Nerdy Girl. Like I assume she has insurance on like a lot of her high end stuff. But I hear it's pretty like once you have the process started and you're going through it, and then it's easy like if you sell stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. Like a lot of what I brought here, I'm probably gonna sell, so it doesn't really even behoove me to go through all that,
Ooh, Adam's asking us, Jojo and Aaron, did you guys see the animated Killing Joke movie? If so, what did you think?
Yes, I did. Did you, Aaron?
I did see it. I saw it in theaters too.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really excited about it because I think that was like around the time period when I was really getting right back into comics, or like going more into the, I guess, speculation and like funding my own collection side of stuff. So
deeper into it. Yeah.
So the first 30 minutes was kind of weird because it had nothing really to do with the book, like with the, I mean, spoiler. I mean, it's been years by now at this point. If you haven't seen it, like, or if you haven't read it, read it. It's like frame for frame after the first 30 minutes, right? But that first 30 minutes is, I get it to like fill out the full length time of a movie release, but at the same time, didn't really tie into anything that was written, and I guess it kind of answers some unanswered questions, like the will she, will he?
Oh yeah, if you guys have not seen the Killing Joke animated movie, it is on the. I'm gonna call it HBO Max because I hate that they call it the Max.
I know. Yeah, I see you like cringe every time you have to say it.
Oh, it's so stupid. But you can catch a lot of those DC animated movies on there.
Oh.
So, and that's where I
Yeah.
watched it. I watched it on I caught it on the streaming service.
What did you think about it, Sarah?
I like how DC does go super dark with their material. And so, yeah, I thought, he is crazy. He's the Joker. So I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say HBO Max. So, and they're not paying me. So, but I liked it. I like that, again, like I said, I like that DC goes a little bit darker with their characters. So,
yeah, I liked it. I wasn't in love with it as I thought I would probably be, but I did enjoy it still, even though it was a little different. Like, yeah, like that the whole will they won't they thing was like it was a little cheesy and stuff, and like, but I appreciate it, even though I feel like it could have been its own separate thing, like you're saying, kind of like it didn't feel like it kind of, I don't know, was very like the same. It wasn't the same mood. That's what it was. It wasn't the same feel of what you would expect from the Killing Joke. Like it felt separate. So but yeah, like on its own, I think it would have been cool. But yeah, putting it together was weird. But I still enjoyed the content.
No. And then DC's always like killed it with their animated series, anyways, where they're pulling directly from the source material, and then you get like those frames in between the comic frames that you don't see, right?
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Hopefully that carries over into the James Gunn universe.
I actually have a couple of animated series are animated movies right here that I forgot I even had, but because I'm still like digging stuff out of my storage boxes, I like saw it. So I'm going to show you guys and tell me if you guys have seen them.
Okay.
Oh boy. I'm nervous.
I feel like we're getting a quiz on our nerddom, right?
Right? Are you gonna take my nerd card away, Jojo?
Maybe. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I haven't seen them, so no, I will not be taking your nerd card away.
But you own them. That's like.
But I own them. Yeah, I got them like one Black Friday. They were like all on sale, so I just snagged them all.
Nice.
Here's your one. I've read it, but I haven't seen this.
I have not seen it.
I have seen it, I think.
I think I might have. Like,
yeah, I mean, like most of the.
It's like, just like the same thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wonder Woman commemorative edition.
No, I haven't seen that either. I was watching the Wonder Woman 70s series.
Is that the one where it goes to Dark Justice League stuff, or no?
Let's see.
Kind of looked like
on the mystical island of Themyscira, a proud warrior race of Amazon women thrive, shielded from the corrupt world of man. Blah, 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 blah. Nope, I don't think so.
It's just Wonder Woman, huh?
Yeah. And
Lucy's screaming at her phone right now. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Justice League Throne of Atlantis.
Haven't seen that one either.
This looks like JLA. This is JLA.
Okay, I think I have seen that, but it might just been a while.
There's the back. But yeah, I forgot I had these. It's like, oh, okay. I guess I got some watching to do.
There you go.
Blood is thicker than water.
Ooh, you know that's serious. Yep. Shit is gonna go down.
Batman and Harley Quinn.
I have seen that.
I think I've seen that too.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, honestly, you really can't go wrong with the DC animated stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, they pull from their source material, and it's
That's cool. You mean they do what the regular movies don't do?
yeah, exactly. They do the opposite of what live action
The
does. Like,
opposite of what you should be
like
doing.
it's like I'm not gonna read any comics that are related to the title I'm like writing or directing for.
Right.
You know, and I'm gonna brag about it later.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Carlito says Batman and Harley Quinn is good. Cool. And then he's seen Throne of Atlantis too. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were just.
I mean, no.
Oh, I was gonna say we were just binge watching Harley Quinn, the
TV
animated
show.
series. Yeah.
Oh, I heard that's good.
Love that. So raunchy.
I started the first 2 seasons, I think, because they're on season 4 now.
Yes.
And then I lost my HBO Max subscription, whatever you want to call it.
HBO Max.
Oh, it was HBO Max at the time, so I'll refer to it as the right title. Like, so I was getting it free from school, because I managed it, their account, so I could watch it whenever. And
that's cool.
I mean, not watch it, making sure services are working.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You see.
So I would always just like, oh, awesome, all the DC animated stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's how I would catch up on it. Flashpoint, that's really good.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Hey, Benji, come over here.
The Dark Knight Returns. Have you all seen that one?
No.
Did I see that?
No. It's literally frame for frame for the miniseries of the comic.
That's cool.
I low key don't like the book.
Okay. Like,
I respect it. I just don't really. It's not my taste.
So I was going through weird rabbit holes of what to collect, and I was collecting books that came out on my birth month and year, and that's one of the books.
Oh, cool.
So if anyone's ever looking for something interesting to do, that's always something fun to do. It's like, if you're looking for nostalgia, find books in your birth month and year, and then you can find it through my comic shop, because they put all the date information in there.
Oh, that's awesome. I never really thought about doing that. I've picked some up that I'm just like, oh, this is cool. This is my birthday or whatever, but never intentionally like going to hunt those things. But that's awesome. I always love like random little things to check off the list, while hunting.
Yeah.
Makes things more fun.
Oh yeah. Or just think outside of the box of what other people are collecting, right? Instead of
like for a while, I don't know if people are still looking for them, but some people were looking for the little like DC Universe variants or whatever. Those are always fun. Yeah, those are always fun. The error variants and
thank you, Cosmic One. I try sometimes.
We did it only for you guys.
Oh, that's epic. We need to cut that out, that little clip where he's just like
we need something like
make a little gif out of it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Good hair day.
Right?
Yee.
I think I have a lot of clipping to do for this episode, so
yeah.
Yeah. Especially this is
Oppenheiny. We need a shirt. That needs to be a shirt.
That would be a good shirt.
Yep.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to add all these different stickers to my base still. Like, I'm still adding comic people's stickers to my base.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, what am I gonna do with all these stickers? And then I was like, oh, I'm still playing shows. Like, I'm like, my base is looking kind of bare. So
yeah, I put them on my short boxes.
I was like, I'm on stage all the time. I might as well advertise for all my comic people.
Sweet.
Right? Or you can start handing them out into the crowd. You just be like,
no, yeah, that's true.
Did I give you a sticker?
What happened?
Did I give you a sticker?
So Lucy is going to send me one.
Okay.
It's what, yeah. And it's kind of funny now, like, all these people are hitting me up. They're like, oh, I'm going to send you a sticker. And it's like, kind of like, it's like, oh, I already have your sticker. I just haven't put it on yet. So
So what are you guys hunting right now? Are you even hunting?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
If I am, it's always Jenny Frizzens. It's always Scotty
I still need to
Young.
meet her.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah.
I don't have anything specific on my like checklist. Like I picked up this book, or I traded for this book recently, not too
Ooh.
so this is just a print, but like the
okay.
book somewhere else.
Oh.
And then I picked up my like holy grail, which was the X-Men 1. Like I always wanted that.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Yeah, I mean I've had it for years. Like I bought it when I got my promotion to my job that I have now.
Okay.
Just because I had saved up money and I knew I was going to get a pay increase. I was like, whoa. And then Stan Lee had just passed away. So I was like, kind of like, if I don't buy it now, I probably won't ever buy it. And then pandemic hit. And I was like, kind of like, do I sell it now? And I was like, kind of like,
Oh,
nah.
man.
I was like, it's hitting all these high time prices. And I was like, I can't sell it because I won't pay like even slightly lower than that because it'll still be above of what I initially paid.
Mhm.
And then so I've decided to hold on to it until it becomes that much valuable that I can just like, oh, I need a house, down payment.
Absolutely. Invest in buying for sure.
And then and it's
smart.
a Silver Age book that it just keeps on increasing in price. I mean, it'll always stay and they just become
those are
more
keepers.
and more. Yeah.
For sure.
How about you? Are you hunting anything specific or?
I've nothing really in particular in terms of like issue numbers or anything like that. More so just like genre. I've been really trying to scoop up a lot more horror.
Nice.
Just on my horror kick comes in and out.
The fall season's like right around the corner, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but it's year round for me though.
I'm a giant Misfits fan, so Halloween's every day for me.
Nice. Exactly. Yeah. So you understand.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
for sure. I'm gonna say though, I am really excited for the pumpkin cream cold brews to come back around. Because super into the cold brews, but yeah, no. Other than that, it's just like horror, mainly horror, and I'm just trying to go back and, like I told you guys, I was doing some selling, some sorting right now, and then trying to see what I have so I can, like, if I have sets, I could just read them, and if I like them, keep them. Don't sell them. It's a lot of that. Kind of just going back through the collection.
Oh, so I do have a grail still that I'm still chasing after.
Which one?
Oh yeah. Chambers of Chill 19. That is like so that's my pre-code horror grail.
Is that the one with the cup?
Where with the skull face and then she's smoking the cigarette and the glass. Yeah,
I would love that, but I don't think I think that's unattainable for me.
So when it came time to buy the X-Men 1, like Chambers of Chills 19 were popping up around the same price, but at a higher grade. I was like, kind of like, which one do I buy? And I was like, kind of like, I don't know. And so I was like, well, Chambers of Chill is kind of newer. So I was like, I've always wanted X-Men 1. I'm just going with my childhood.
Yeah. Nostalgia gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool though. That's really cool. I think eventually at some point, like, depends on how much I sell, like I'll be able to, snag a key, like a big grail item.
You have that like Clone Wars newsstand, like that's a premium within itself. Like I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it raw. I would definitely, like, if you.
Oh, I know. I have a lot of so I'm a raw collector. That's another thing. So a lot of my books are raw. So whatever I do want to sell, I'll have to go through the whole CGC process.
Yeah.
Too, but that's later. Not right now. As of right now, I don't. I'm kind of at a standstill. So.
No.
With collecting.
Yeah, I'm trying to dwindle down my collection, honestly. So I'm starting to like do more sales. Like I haven't been on Whatnot like all year. Like I'm doing like my first sale like after what is it? it's August, 8 months of not being on there. I was like, kind of like, am I still in the proof seller? Oh, I am. Okay.
That's cool. How do you like selling on Whatnot? I was talking to Sarah about it the other day.
I was doing it so much during pandemic. I started LLC from it. So yeah. So I enjoy it. I thought about almost quitting my job at one point in time when I was thinking.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, I was like, kind of like, is it sustainable? But then I was like, kind of like, no insurance. And then like, as prices kept on decreasing, I was like, kind of like, all right, I'm glad I kept my job.
Right.
So, yeah.
It was looking nice there for a little bit, huh?
Yeah,
I was selling figures.
Yeah.
I was selling a bunch of figures during that time. And I was like, oh yeah. And it was perfect timing because I was like literally just moving.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got rid of a lot. And I was like, damn, I didn't think it was going to be this easy. But then now I'm trying to sell. I'm like, damn, it is harder. It's a totally different landscape now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, but that's the whole thing about collectibles market too, right? That there's always ups like
and
waves, ups and
for
downs,
sure.
and then people's tastes change over time as well too, right? Or what the general market wants. Like I would say right now, like people are probably chasing after cover buys and like those rare obscure stuff that that no one has.
I found something pretty rare and obscure.
Ooh, do tell. Yes.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves. You might like this, Yi.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
I mean, if it's good enough, it'll get featured on Long Story Short, right?
It should.
Nice.
It should. Oh man, yeah. I love me a good stealth buy too.
Oh yeah.
That's like the best feeling ever. I haven't had one in a long time though. I'll tell you that.
I always like going to half price books and finding like weird obscure stuff.
I haven't gotten super lucky there yet because we didn't have any in Vegas, but I've been going recently. I've been like twice, 2 or 3 times, and I get cool stuff, but nothing crazy.
Are you ready?
Show it. Show it.
I don't know if you guys saw it on my Instagram.
Oh, I did see
that.
The
Jenny
that's
Frizen. The one you were telling me about. Yes. Jenny Frizen, right?
Yes.
The Frizen Metallica poster.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Not really sure how many are. I think it's only like 1,000 were made, and it was only for the Metallica concert. That was in Tennessee. Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
And then my husband actually called the guys who printed the poster for the concert, and they said that she put the wrong date on here. So it's besides a rarity, it's an error too.
Error. Ooh.
I didn't know this.
Sick. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Kingdom.
Ahsoka changed the dates.
Wait, what?
To sooner, I'm assuming, since he said woohoo, or is that sarcasm?
Right.
It's hard to tell in text.
I know. You made it.
Oh, Second and Charles. That's a good place to visit too as well. If I don't know, do you have that in your area?
I don't. Okay. How about you, Sarah?
No, just half price books.
It takes me an hour to get to buy Second and Charles. So,
oof.
Like I only go there on my way out to Dallas. It's the only time I ever stopped there. Oh, they're moving it sooner. Okay.
So, yeah, cool. Excitement ensues.
Oh, snap! It didn't drop today. Liger is asking. I have no idea.
No, it's the 22nd instead of.
Okay, so Wednesday.
It was supposed to be the 23rd, I thought, and now it's the 22nd.
I thought it was supposed to be the end of the month, right?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I just knew it was coming.
We'll get 2 episodes, and then they will release weekly on Tuesdays, starting October 3rd. So then we'll get 8 episodes.
Man, I really need to decide if I need to take off my Thrawn listing or leave it up. I have the first appearance of Thrawn like on eBay right now. I'm just like kind of like, do I leave it or do I just? I don't know. I
wait a little bit and then put it up again.
Yeah, I mean, I could always just like not list it and then relist it later to see. Like,
yeah,
true. I heard it's good. I've heard the reviews are saying that it's everything that everybody has hoped for.
Yeah.
But who
I
knows?
just hope.
Who knows, right?
Yeah. I'm optimistic. I want to be excited for something, so this is it. Just saying.
Yeah.
And that's it with Star Wars, right? After that, it's pretty much.
They did say, that they're gonna put a pause on stuff, right?
Yep. Well, there's going to be no more fall coming up. There's no new series, right? Because they've all been on strike.
Everything's delayed. And,
right.
Oh boy, we're gonna have MILF Island.
Oh my god!
Have you ever seen 30 Rock? Check out 30.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yes.
I was like, I know our conversation earlier. Like, I wasn't sure where this was leading to.
Up and Ranking, MILF Island.
But do I have to show my ID to watch it?
Oh, Kingdom says Skeleton Crew is next. I forgot about Skeleton Crew.
Oh yeah, but did they even start filming that?
I don't really keep up with movie news. I love movies, but I don't really care about keeping up. I'm just like, okay, I just need to know. Like, everyone posts it, and I'll just follow when the dates are.
No.
Right.
Don't really keep up.
Skeleton Crew.
First
episode was supposed to be 2023, but I have a feeling probably not.
Oh, and I think somebody had asked me what I collect. Lord of Brooklyn. I collect a lot of NECA horror figures. I also have things like this.
Nice. Oh, my coworker has that in our office.
In her office? That's badass.
Yeah. He's a giant horror fan, so like, yeah.
Okay, let me push the button.
No.
Oh, that's sick.
Still works. So yeah, a lot of little things like that. Little baubles.
So, do you have an all-time favorite like horror film?
Oh, don't ask me that. That's such a toughie, but
yeah.
I mean, obviously these two are probably my up there. I wouldn't say my favorite.
Okay.
Halloween's my favorite. Halloween's my all-time favorite.
Yeah. So like, you're trapped on a desert island. What movie?
Yeah, I'll say Halloween. I'll say Halloween. That's just my go-to nostalgic. Like, I don't know.
Even though I asked that question, I don't even know what I would answer.
It's tough when you start thinking about all of them. It's like, oh crap. Because I also, I mean, obviously Texas Chainsaw Massacre too.
I always liked like the over-the-top cheesy stuff, like Reanimator,
like the horror comedy too.
Yeah, the Brain Dead, Dead Alive.
Hell yeah.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Yeah. That's one of my. I'm not a horror fan, but Evil Dead, Shaun of the Dead, and Freaks is like, those are the ones that I would watch.
I haven't seen Freaks.
That was perfect.
Okay, we need to clip that one out too. We have so many clippables in this show. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I need to watch that.
Yes, Freaks.
All right,
1930.
let me write it down before I forget. Freaks, and then what was the other thing I need to watch?
Have you watched Evil Dead?
No, yeah, I have. But what? There was something else we were talking about. You mentioned, and you're like, you need to see that earlier on in the show.
Need to see it. Huh.
What were you talking about? It was a movie, and then
Lucy was like, Young Woman.
What's it called?
Promising Young Woman.
Promising Young Woman. Okay.
Yes. It's a newer film. I think it came out maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Fantastic.
Look, I'm so old school. I like literally write stuff down.
I do the same thing. Like, my desk is like at work. It's like filled up with like
thank you.
Yeah, Post-its like save people's lives.
Oh yeah. You never know what might happen to your phone, people.
Yeah.
like a virus or whatever, or like
You
just
lose it.
hard drive, unless you back up everything to the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know anyone that does that religiously. So
I do it, but it's like on and off. So it'll sometimes upload, but then other things aren't backed up, and it's just a mess. It's like, ugh, I don't even.
and then if you
keep up
try to
with it.
recover everything from the cloud, it doesn't always work either. So
I've
there's
never even tried that.
No.
But anyway, I do have to see Talk to Me. Have you guys seen it? The horror movie?
Oh, the A24 one.
Yeah. I need to catch that too. So this weekend I might do like a double feature or something. Maybe on Sunday. No, I'm gonna do a show on Sunday.
So
I don't know.
are you a fan of those production companies movies? Because they've come with like Midsummer and Hereditary and.
So I'm like 50-50. I'm hit or miss. It's hit or miss. Hereditary, I really did like, but the ending really, I didn't. I thought it was weird the way it ended, but I mean, it's a good movie overall, though. I don't know. Some of them are really good, though. I loved The Witch.
I haven't seen that one. I heard that's good.
Yeah, that one was
Have I watched that?
awesome. But I notice a lot of the A24 stuff. It's like it's always somehow about like cults. Like cults, and it's like super atmospheric, heady, and artistic. And I'm just like, okay, this is weird. Have you seen? I think the other one that I saw was Men. Is it Men?
Is that the one with the sheep?
No. Okay, so yeah, it's called Men. It is the weirdest horror movie I've ever seen. Is that true? Yeah, I think it's true. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say anything, but
Redneck Zombie has to be the weirdest one I've ever seen.
Redneck Zombie.
Yeah, it's like a B-list like 80s
okay.
horror film. Yeah,
I love those. I love B-list.
I do too.
Zombie Fever. Oh my gosh, so good.
Rubber,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scroll through your Amazon Prime videos during COVID, during like the kind of the lockdown. My husband and I took like a deep dive into like, you know, those like 60s, 70s exploitation films.
Oh man, dude.
You know, Good Girl Gone Bad, and
yeah,
you know, yeah. There was a one. It's a favorite. I think it's called like 1,000 Cats, and it's from Mexico, so it's all dubbed. So you know it's good when it's just all.
You know it's good.
Oh, this is a good question. So, what's your favorite stealth finds?
Oh, my favorite one. Oh God, that's tough. I have a few that I honestly, I'm not just saying it because of Ahsoka hype, but I think the Clone Wars, both of them, were probably my favorite because, yeah, one I found them at the same comic shop, but it was closing. One I found before they were closing, and it was just in their clearance bins, and I got it for about 50 cents.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, no, sorry, $1. And then the other one I found, they were closing, and it was half off the dollar bins and everything. So I got it for 50 cents.
You win.
Nice.
The same. Yeah, it was the same place too. So it was like, and at the time, this was years back. So I was just like, oh, I like Clone Wars, cool.
Nice.
And but what was funny was I hadn't started the show yet. I watched the movie. That's how I knew about the animation. So I was like, oh, this is cool. This is the movie. And I know there's a show, but I haven't seen the show yet. But I liked the movie.
Yeah.
And so I just snagged it. Little did I know that it would get hot. But yeah, it was those two are probably my favorite. I used to get really lucky at Goodwills though.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear people all the time like buying Goodwill Watts like online.
Yeah.
Like you
there's
can get
that,
some,
but there's also but sometimes when you go, there's like they have little packets too, like they make little lots for you.
Oh,
So
that's
like
cool.
there'll be like mystery. I mean in Vegas they used to do that. I don't know about here. I haven't really gone here. But yeah, they used to do like little mystery bags sometimes.
That's
And
cool.
I would just snag a couple because they're super cheap. They're like $5 for like the whole thing. And yeah, but yeah, there's the online thing too. But Goodwill's cool.
Sarah, do you have a favorite self find or?
I have to say, so I was looking for, what is it? No, not that one. I'll tell a different story. So we went to this small like comic shop over the pandemic, and the guy was like, I don't care about comics. All I want to do is like sell like Magic the Gathering cards. So he's like, I have a bunch of like dollar boxes, and we were just pulling like was it a bunch of Iron Hearts. I think I have most of the series.
Nice.
Nice.
For like $1. He's like, I don't care. Bunch of sagas.
Wow.
You know. So yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I love hunting. I just love
yeah, and it doesn't even have to be like a key either. Like if it's just like a run that's like, you know, you like or whatever that you get for dirt cheap, like that's always cool too.
I do know I know two of my favorites. One is probably the most recent, which was probably like a year ago, but I found Bee and Puppy Cat number 9. So if you're not familiar with why that issue is important, it's Rose Besh's first work.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, it's like a TV show that you can watch on Netflix.
Okay.
It's like I guess it's like a kid show, kind of.
It was on Adult Swim.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So I passed up at this one at this one shop. So I kept on going back there over and over again. Kept on looking at that section. I was like, maybe I'll run into it again. And it had been like 9 months, and I was like, kind of like, oh, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna give up. But then one day I went there. They had a 50% off sale. They had the book there, like those 9 months later or whatever, and then they only had it marked at like $3. And then 50% off of that. So I was like, yes, I do want this book. And then like someone must have sold their collection to them because they also had issue 1, second print, and then they also had the Kickstarter book, which went for quite a bit. And then the guy like who priced the books was like kind of like, I have no idea what the price is, so I just put a random price on there. I was like, okay, that's cool with me. And then I did watch Terrifier, so I was watching. So I was watching Flicks and Comics. I was watching your live stream, and where you were reviewing it, and I was like, kind of like, I'm gonna check this out like right after. So I ended up watching it. And I was like, I like this. I was like, I wasn't as scared as JoJo was, but
I was terrified. No pun intended. I was alone in the theater. Oh, okay. And it was night.
Okay,
it was a 10 o'clock showing, the only showing of the day.
Yeah.
And as I was walking back to my car, I was just like, oh my god, like empty
looking
lot,
in between,
like,
looking in between cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then I was like looking through my rear view, like, oh my god, it's gonna pop out right now. I can't handle it. I like immediately called my friend when I got home. I'm like, hi. She's like, what are you calling me at 10 or whatever, however late it was. I was like, oh, I'm a little scared, so let's just talk about random shit.
And then my other favorite stealth find was I bought a bundle of the Riri books, like issues 1 through 12.
Nice.
As the Iron Man run. They were taped together, so I didn't know what was in there. I just knew that all the issues were completed in there. When I got it home, opened up the tape that was around it, they ended up having the issue 9, the AOA variant, the one that's like thousands and thousands of dollars in the night. Yeah. And then, but this is at the time period where people were like finding out like, oh, Riri's going to be a thing. This is a big book, blah, blah, blah. And it, my, I don't know, $40 buy-in or $50 buy-in became worth like hundreds. And I was like, kind of like, all right, let me inspect it. and I knew it wasn't gonna hit a 9.8, so I just listed it as is on eBay, and someone paid like $300-400 for it. So
Whew.
Nice.
Whew.
yeah.
Love
So
those
awesome.
stories.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's so
Yeah.
gratifying, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Heck yeah. Well, should we end this? Because it's already an hour and 15.
This was supposed to be a short show, right?
Right.
Supposedly. We were supposed to
Okay.
do like half an hour.
Oh, okay. An hour. Yeah, my bad. I come on and I talk a lot. So.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not blaming you. It was fun.
You're
like,
fine.
very.
Yeah, it's fun
Yeah.
to learn talk.
Yeah.
No, but I know that they usually like end it at an hour, I think, right?
Well, it depends.
Depends on like what how many planned segments there are, like if there's like games and all that.
Oh.
Yeah. And if we like to talk a lot, get on a good subject.
Yeah. I'm all for the like freeform stuff. That's what I do on my channel. I'll just kind of talk until I feel like it.
It's more real, I guess, right?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys like it? The chat.
All right. I have the show now. It's going to redirect you to the House of Stein Hot 10 right after this. So like whenever we end the stream, you will be going over there. I think I'm jumping on there tonight. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying not to do a hat trick tonight of nearing Hot 10 and then jumping chat. Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it, man.
A lot of sitting. I don't know. A lot of caffeine, energy drinks. I don't know.
Yes, energy drinks are important.
Yeah. I probably have to give my dog some attention first. But
yeah.
Of course.
Alrighty.
Cool,
I
cool.
will play our outro video and then
Wait, should I so again, thank you guys for all coming. Thank you, Yi, for hosting. Thank you, Jojo, for filling in. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us. Again, Yi said, that what Yi said, he's going to redirect you guys to the House of Stein. And then check out Yi and Mel and all the other guys on Drunken Chat if you can stay up that late. It's amazing that they do. And then also don't forget, tomorrow is Saturday morning toy box with the guys from Team Nerd Herd. They show some amazing toys, and then we're back again on Monday doing it all over again. So again, thank you guys for coming. You guys are
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah, it was fun, guys.
And that reminds me, we want to thank our sponsors also.
Yes.
So make sure you're signing up for a cover price. If you haven't already, you can use the code Nerdvana14 to get a 1 month unlimited membership for 99 cents. And then you can use the code Nerdvana over at Bird City Comics for a 10% discount. It does exclude certain items, but I don't know if they have anything posted like that right now, where it's like commissions from artists or like private collection stuff or something like that. But anyways, make sure you're signed up for that text line so you don't miss all those great exclusives. So
Cool.
And then sub up to Flicks and Comics if you haven't already. Check out JoJo's channel.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We do flicks and we do comics.
All
And
right.
UFC.
Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe. And if you're in California, stay even safer.
Yo.
So, all right. Later.
Bye.